Do you know the invention that single-handedly changed the human mind the most? Television, which now is a screen. That screen can take many shapes and forms of phones, tablets, laptops, desktops, curved screen, flat screen, no screen, but it looks most beautiful when it is shut off. Let's talk about how this simple invention controls your brain, controls the way you think, crafts your personality, robs you of individual thinking, your inherent uniqueness, and turns you into this mold of personality which is basically best suited to their interests. Now, you may ask me, you just said there, who are they? Is this some conspiracy theory crap you're doing now? They includes anybody who profits from that personality. They is unlimited and also indefinite in number. There is not one, but every profiteer who takes a share of the money made off your dumbass. Let me illustrate how deeply what you may have watched on that screen has affected your personality. Do you believe that love has a deep relationship with compromise and sacrifice? Do you believe that love is pure when it is unconditional? Do you believe that one day you're going to meet a perfect woman made for you? Do you believe true love happens only once in a lifetime? Do you believe in true love? Do you think having a girlfriend or being in a relationship is happiness? If you have answered positively to any of the questions, try to find any realistic roots of such beliefs. Try to find the reasons why you think this way. Are there any incidents from your past, any conversations that may have given birth to such thinking? These fantasies or beliefs are nothing but heights of foolishness. And any relationship pursued with such beliefs as foundations will hurt you greatly. Ask any person who has been hurt in love and they will tell you what a load of horseshit this is. Now, try finding the roots of all these beliefs in movies or TV shows you may have watched at a young age. And in no time, you will start recollecting the very scenes, themes, dialogues, characters from which you got inspired to think this way. How many of you want a relationship that looks exactly like from a TV show you watch? How many of you want a girlfriend like the fictional character from a romantic comedy, TV show or movie? All you need is a little bit of reflection and you will land exactly on that inspiration that started this fantasy. For a lot of people, love is one of the most important things. This idiotic pursuit to mindlessly and obsessively find a girlfriend damages people psychologically every day. It's sending them down to deep, dark dungeons of depression and is changing their whole viewpoints of life, their entire personalities. Now, you might argue, but that's the fault of the people. Serves them right for being an idiot. They should have known better before taking movies and TV shows seriously in the first place. First, that is a convenient thing to say from your place, and also false. Because these fantasies get implanted in our heads when we are children from the stories we are told. The Prince Charming, the innocent fair maidens. The concept of love, boyfriend, girlfriend, relationship, coolness, all this nonsense is introduced in kids' movies. 2. We don't live in a socially aware, responsible society where the objective set for the future generation is enlightenment. No, we live in a society where the collective objective is profit. Where wealth is celebrated, affluency is rewarded with all sorts of benefits, and comfort and luxury are auctioned to the highest bidders. From a sentient alien's point of view, humans are an extremely stupid race. You are so amazed by how things look in that screen that instead of seeking personality traits compatible to your behavioral needs, you copy and make personality choices to look cool. And the reason for that is instant availability. You are instantaneously recruited to an idiotic choice because internet, television and movies have the power to portray really dumb ideas and choices stylistically with great appeal. And after a while you become habitually trained to simply rely on this mode of learning. You forget that you can solve any problem by simply thinking. Since your entire personality is a product of the screen, you expect the screen to deliver solutions to the problems of life, stress, job, career, passion, existentiality, and love. Now, that's not just where it stops. They have to earn money from you as well. So with this personality already detached from individuality, it becomes too easy to also make you a dumb consumer. Advertisers focus on telling you what you need using actors you deeply love or good-looking models you'd never look like. In truth, you are supposed to be the one to know what you need. But in order to be cool, what you badly want to be, you buy that crap. Which is why shopping is such a hip word now. So much so that it is a form of addiction. If shopping were simply buying things you needed, the possibility of addiction wouldn't have existed. Now, let's look at the most sacred bond that you would think is your choice. Friendship. You want to know the truth? It isn't. Let me give you a very common example. The TV show called Friends. Do you know how many people after watching that show wanted to have exactly the same type of friend circle in their lives too? Have you ever felt the same fantasy after watching a movie or a TV show? I wish I had this kind of life, friends like these. I bet you've had these words in your mind. What is the meaning of it? Friendship shouldn't be a replication of a fictional idea written and acted by a bunch of people. But we are making active choices, trying to break into friendship circles, wanting to become friends with certain people, wanting to become friends with good-looking people, because the people in those shows, movies, ads, songs, and on the internet that we follow are extremely good-looking. There is a reason why in this world, good-looking people have such great value. And it is frankly one of the stupidest things we humans do. Ascribe specialness to beauty. But try to think why we do that. We do this because almost all the people we love, watch and follow on the screen are extremely good looking, rich, well dressed and are friends with other similar looking beings. So in the pursuit to be like them, we start replacing good looking people we meet in reality with the people from the screen. And that gives us a sense of temporary satisfaction. Intelligence, knowledge, sharpness, thoughtfulness, clarity, brevity, perceptiveness, none of them matters. For so many people, love is finding the hottest girl they can date. Now you might ask, but what's so wrong with choosing beautiful people to want to befriend them? Well, let's talk about the dark side of this human's proclivity. Wherever there is a popular want as such, there are going to be people unable to achieve or satisfy that want. And those who are unable to, those who aren't good looking themselves, become insecure, start harboring ill feelings toward themselves, start believing they aren't cool, aren't special, are mediocres, aren't deserving. They are lesser and inadequate. It's a serious self-inflicted assault on one's self-esteem. As a result of this superficial want, their entire personalities change. Shyness and introvertish tendencies become inadequacies and stigmatized. Being shy or an introvert is completely normal and fine. But when you add the need to be around popular good-looking friends as a social standard, suddenly it becomes something you need to work on. People get depressed because they don't have cool friends or many friends. It's all bullshit. There is no rule book on life which says you need to have a great amount of perfect, good-looking, incredibly well-dressed friends to have a socially healthy life. We made it up because it's a very soothing, specious fantasy which has been spread through television into our lives. And lastly, harmful behaviors portrayed in films, TV shows is highly intriguing. For example, people getting into drugs because of a fascination with a character in a movie, making radical changes in one's sex life because you saw a character living that life. The examples are many. Here's the bottom line, an enlightened mind isn't making any of those choices. None. So why are you? Because there is a flaw in you. You have an escapist inside of you. The whole point of every philosopher is to make you address that escapist, fight it, overcome it, and become the beast you are meant to be. The whole point of the screen is to capitalize on that escapist to the fullest, which means not only feeding it, but making that escapist so powerful that it completely subdues that beast, takes over, and stays dominant forever. You want to solve it? Acknowledge that there is an escapist in you rather than asking yourself, what's wrong with me? Why don't I feel like working? Why am I always so lazy? Why do I procrastinate so much? There is your answer. You have an escapist in you that has been empowered over the years by the screen, television, movies, and all sorts of brilliant brainwashing tactics to keep you dumb. Because if you stopped staying dumb and became serious about your life, they know you're going to cut off yourself from the internet, TV, and anything that takes your time away. Do you know how many ads, products, and revenue they lose from your enlightenment? Your awareness is their liability. Your blind following is their asset. And that's why celebrities have always been so pleasant looking, because they know you're a sucker for beauty. Beauty is the easiest hook of addiction. And as long as you remain obsessed with them, they own you because they own these celebrities. The real profiteers are the ones who pay them. As a result, generations of personalities never find the light of the day. No self-actualization, they remain confused, regretful, keep making the same mistakes because their chief source of learning about the life choices is the screen, which is teaching them bullshit. So, clueless as to why their life is messed up, to take a break from reality, they go back to entertainment again, hence creating a full circle. I hope this video makes you think. If this is your first time watching Mensutra, welcome and be part of this community of titans by subscribing and also joining our Facebook group where we chat, share ideas and hang out. If you'd like to improve your English and report on daily progress of your life, we post such exercises on our Instagram at Mensutra. If you'd like to support our channel by donating, you can do that on Patreon, through PayPal and directly through Paytm, PhonePe as well. Have a great day and don't forget, you are awesome.